Hey guys, JassassinE here, welcome to Under the Scope. Today we are checking out a awesome player home by the name of the Featherfall House. Now this player home is in a new world space by the name of Stoneridge Valley. This particular mod has been created by TheDogOfWar, and he has made this available for all platforms. Not only that guys, you do not require any DLC to download this mod. So guys, heading to the glowing sea, to the long forgotten tunnels, and we are on the way. So the Featherfall House is shrouded in mystery. It is said to hold many sinister secrets, along with an eerie yet beautiful silence. It was built with Tudor Architecture in mind, under the strict regulations given by a man who never spoke. Not much else is known about the house or its owner. Now along the way guys, we are going to have to find a series of notes, and we are going to have to locate all keys to be able to explore the player home that waits at the other end. So on first entering, you are going to find a piece of meat, and it simply says this was recently placed here and it is still piping hot. So this is where the story begins, or should I say the saga. So guys, speeding it up so I can get to the end quite quickly, but there are some very important things we need to discover along the way. That there are keys, clues and locations that you do need to discover, which helps explain the story and to be able to unlock everything this modder has created for us. So don't forget to disarm the trap. So inside this military bag it reads, there is a note inside the bag. So we will pick up that note. We have found the gate key to the Featherfall House. One thing that I do know is there is a lot of self-activating lights and a lot of items that you can activate and turn on and off throughout this entire mod, which makes me a very happy chappy. You guys know what I'm like with buttons, so I feel right at home. As you can see, there is the key, and of course now it's time to read the note. Billy, I've got the assault rifle. Now we just have to figure out a way to sell it without anyone wising up to what we're up to. I've stashed it in the Milton General Hospital, and I will meet you there tonight. Sue. P.S. Make sure you are not followed, because I think John is starting to get a little bit suspicious. So that is it for the first note, so let's move on and find some more. So guys, one thing that I will say about being in these tunnels is the really cool sound effects that I am hearing right now. It is giving me quite a good experience. So we have come to a dead end, and of course on inspecting the wall it says this brick wall blocks further access to the tunnel. Awesome features of this mod include multiple locations at Stoneridge Valley, which of course is in the New World space. Also there is a interior workshop inside the Featherfall's house. There is a great selection of unique storage containers, boxes, and some of these are the most unique storage containers I have seen yet to date. So this is the Featherfall gate, so that is where we utilised the first key that we found. So guys, another feature about this mod, it does have switchable bedroom decor. So whether you are playing a female or a male protagonist, you can actually customly design the bedroom with a flick of a button. Now I heard movement in storage. I checked it out, but I could not find anything. Keep your guard up on the next shift. I'll file for a request for extra lighting and a bit of cat eye. Charles. So guys, I absolutely love the lighting that has been achieved in here. Now, being a builder myself, I know that scenes like this need to be created with light emitters. So I think the modder has done a fantastic job, because it is not easy creating this type of vibe. So the lights have flickered on and off by themselves, guys, and I have just literally shit myself. Okay, as I can see, it looks like somebody has been dragged through that hole up the top there. So right now I am starting to get a really eerie feeling, which is something that the author has done, because the music and sound effects that I can hear in the background really do add to this overall vibe and the experience that I am getting right now from this mod. Another awesome feature about the Featherfall house is you can actually change the walls and the floors between certain floor colors and wall colors. So you can change the floors, change the walls on the lower level, upper level, and in the bedroom. Now you can do this via accessing the property management books, which we will get to check out as soon as we get to the location. Some of these in-game mechanics is the first time I have seen them, which I think is fantastic. So apart from obtaining some really cool items, I do not think we have any more notes here to discover. And guys, you can find a recipe so you can craft your own C4 explosives. And boy oh boy do they pack a punch. So guys, that is really unique, and I think that is a great added touch. So over here we have a prison cell to investigate, and the remains of 6 people lay trapped inside. The clothing indicates 3 of them are male and 3 of them are female. Now we investigate the keyhole. A snapped key is jammed inside the lock. Also, this mod does come along with a surgery chair for changing your appearance, as well as a barber chair for alternating your hairstyles. Now, you will find these inside a secret area. So now we are going to enter the collapsed military tunnel. It looks like we have come to another dead end, and it looks like someone has had the radio. There is a lot of blood stain on the railway platform. So guys, I love turning things on and off, and this particular oil lantern is certainly none of the different. There seems to be a wall blocking this direction, and this wall seems to be incomplete. So you will find a lot of notes that really do add to the story that we are about to get into quite deeply. This modder has cut no corners when it has come to putting these tunnels together. As you can see, there is even steam shooting out of the pipe. There will be some imagery in this mod that I will blur out, because it is nothing that you wouldn't see in a game of Fallout. But some of these images are a little bit up close and personal, and I think it's something that you guys really need to experience yourselves. Now, at first I thought that that was a note to read, but it was not. Now guys, make sure you do put the hazmat suit on that we found back in that storage area, because the radiation down here is quite high, and without a hazmat suit we would not last very long at all. The attention to detail is really well done in this mod. Okay, we have another dead end, guys, so we have to work our way down the other end of the rail tunnel. This modder does have a YouTube channel. I believe he has got a lot of fantastic mods coming up, and we need to support the modders out there that create Fallout to be that better experience for us guys that of course are Fallout 4 enthusiasts. So go and check out the Dog of War's YouTube channel. I will leave the link down in the description. What the fuck is that? Wow guys, there is some really strange noises going on here, and I think it is quite exhilarating. Guys, I am actually feeling a little bit spooked considering this is a mod. Now this happens to be an antique cross, and it is a well-maintained cross. I wonder who it belonged to. Well guys, I can have one guess who it may have belonged to, and it looked like old Charcoal Man up the other end of the tunnel. It looks like it may have been his cross. But you will notice the usage of light emitters, because you can see that cross on the wall, and I think that adds a really good immersion to this mod. As I said before guys, we will not be leaving any stone unturned. We need to find everything, so I can make sure that this is not only a mod review, but a tutorial so you guys can experience exactly what I am. So I would definitely have to say, download this mod, it is certainly worth it. What the fuck is that? Alrighty, there is nothing up this end of the tunnel, so it looks like we are going to have to walk into the light. Is there anything that this modder has not put into this mod? Guys, the immersion is absolutely fantastic. Stoneridge Valley. Well guys, it looks like we have found it to Stoneridge Valley, so let's go and check it out. So when we enter, we come up to a train, and it's got welcome with a candle down below, and what else lies on this shelf but some more keys. We have the basement door key, we have the back door key, we have the front door key, the front gate key, and the rear gate key. So without those keys we cannot explore everything this mod has to offer. So it is important we grab all notes and keys on our journey.
Only opens with a key.
Now this military boxcar we cannot enter just yet, but I will show you where the keys are to enter that boxcar a little bit later on in the mod review. But look at this land guys, it looks absolutely fantastic. The quality of this mod, I am absolutely stoked. Now you cannot go this way, we still have a few more keys to discover, plus there are many more secrets and locations that we will discover. So we come up to a rusted gate and we expect the lock, and it is locked. However, the key is still inside the padlock. Alright guys, entering this gate, and I have no idea what we are going to come into up here, and it looks like we are at another rusty gate. Now guys, just to let you know, I have not got any green mods running whatsoever, so this is all the natural mod. So guys, there is only one way to get in, and that is straight ahead. Now expecting the gate, we find thick vines strangle the gate, preventing it from being opened. However, it seems possible to tear away the vines. We have now removed the vines and we can enter the Featherfall house using the rear gate key that we found back on the box cart. So there also has been some seasonal decorations added to this mod. Guys, this modder has thought of absolutely everything. So the decorations will last for 1 day in game, and it will appear on the 31st of October, which of course is Halloween. And they will also appear on the 25th of December, which is Christmas Day. So here is the Mausoleum, and we do require a key, but we have not found that key yet, guys. But don't worry, we will do that as soon as we get up to it. We will be checking out the basement, but at first we will check out this old washboard that seems to be nothing special. There is a human jaw, a capless skull, so obviously some bones from a human, and a glass bird bowl. Now one awesome thing, guys, is this water fountain can be disabled or enabled, so you can actually turn the fountain on and off, which I think is a fantastic touch. We need the front gate key to get through here. Now look at this place from the front, it looks absolutely fantastic. Now this is the way we head back to the Commonwealth, but we don't want to go back to the Commonwealth, guys. We want to check what else lies within the story, as well as check out a fantastic player home. As you can see, there's carrots along the front, so there is areas here where you can plant your own crops if you want to. So down into the basement we go. Now we will use the basement door key and let ourselves in. So one thing about this mod, guys, to actually get electricity running into the player home, we do need to come down into the basement first, and I will show you why very shortly. So plenty of storage down here in the basement, and by the looks of it we have got some really cool areas to put our power armor. So we cannot turn the light switch on, so therefore there must be some type of generator. So guys, we need to check out for a generator, and that's what I was saying before. We now need to add power to the Featherfall house, but before we do, we need to locate the fuse box, and by the looks of it we need to replace a damaged fuse. So guys, you will not have power to this player home unless you place this fuse, which of course we have just successfully done. So now we have added power to this player home, so it is time to go and check out what we have earned with this awesome mission. Now you will notice that I do jump back every now and then, guys, and that is because all I do is put my crosshairs onto some of these storage containers and they actually snap shut quite loudly, which you do not expect. We are about to head inside the Featherfall house, but just note these strange birds that I am finding on the roof of this player home. Using the back door key, we will head inside. Okay guys, we do have a terminal, so I think it's very important to go and use the terminal, but soon as we walk inside we can now activate the workshop, and I will show you the location of the workshop very soon. But at first we must check out the terminal. So as you can see, we have communication channels, and there is a list of communication channels in here, but the only accessible one we need to access is C6. Now at the moment there is 0 messages, so I'm wondering if we are going to receive a message, because it seems to be the only live channel. The next is the sectors. Now looking at this guys, there does seem to be other locations here. Now we are either going to discover them on this walkthrough, or they will be added in the form of a update to this mod. Either way, I am pretty excited. So this is the emergency channel, and it failed to connect. Now we have the solar panel grill, and it is currently enabled, but we are only using 72% of the power. So where is the other power gone to? I think we will find out. Plus, not only that, we have just found out that the doors at Featherfall House close at 12 AM. So guys, turning on all the lights and the candles so we can see. Now I don't want to put the Pit-Boy on straight away and spoil this vibe that I am getting, because I am having a ton of fun with this mod, so I hope you guys can see. Now here is a stove for us to prepare food, and there is plenty of storage for individual food types. There is also a cabinet where we can store our dirty water, purified water. In here is the freezer storage, and of course this is obviously where you keep all of your meat. Now in here we do have notes and books that we can push in and push out. We also have coins and tokens, and he has actually put some coins and tokens in these drawers to make them very immersive. So right down the bottom we do have holotape storage. We have placeable weapons drawer with placeable weapons already planted within, and throwable weapons, and of course there is even throwable weapons on display inside the drawers. There is regular ammunition. There is also special ammunition and energy ammunition. So all of these drawers need to be opened first, then you click to add to the storage. So you will see shotguns. There is also handguns and pistols, and of course the magazine rack. So there is plenty of storage for your magazines, and pretty much everything that Fallout 4 has to offer you. So he certainly has not got lazy when it comes to adding the perfect amount of storage for everything that you collect in the game. Now one thing I noticed is a lot of these paintings. Now a generic painting of a reflective pond. So guys, we have more detective work to do, as there is little notes that add to the story right throughout this mod. So this is an ordinary painting of a forest. So now we have to check all paintings because we have got some stories that come along with them. There is Nuka-Cola, wine bottles, and of course spirit bottles. So that is a awesome storage facility to add all of your alcohol, drinks and whatnots. So guys, it is pretty dark upstairs, but we will just quickly race around and turn on all the lights so we can see what is up here. Now I've had to turn that on twice guys because I thought that was really cool. So as you can see, plenty of interactive lights that you can turn on and off as you please. So a wide variety of well-used manuals and guidebooks, but nothing special. In the next bookcase there is a vast collection of old religious texts. These haven't been touched in a long time, judging by the mounds of dust clinging to their covers. Inside the next bookcase, most of the books on this bookcase are bestiaries. A set of books on the bottom shelf, there seems to be one missing. So when we go down and check them out, it is the Bird Watcher's Almanac. These 3 books that fixate on a species of bird belong to a quadrilogy. The 3rd book is absent. So I'm guessing that that has got something to do with the birds that we have seen up on the roof. Books on carpentry, masonry and architecture are scattered around in this bookcase. Once again, I think this is a really cool feature, and I have not seen this done before in any player homes. Oh, here we are guys, we have found the other book, but making sure that there's no other clues on the table, and now it is the 3rd book belonging to the quadrilogy. This volume revolves around a species of bird from all over the globe. The book itself is pristine, but the pages pertaining to corvids are badly worn. So guys, those gold-plated birds on the roof of this house are obviously the corvids. Some more bookcases to inspect, survival and camping guides, but nothing out of the ordinary. A plethora of medical compendiums and other handwritten journals of unknown origin. Some of the personal journals are quite graphic and disturbing. This bookcase is filled with varied books on all kinds of science and chemistry. An extensive set of books on botany and agriculture are stored here. So by now we are starting to figure out what kind of person used to reside at the Featherfall House. There is plenty of storage for our pharmaceuticals, first aid, and another cabinet to access and store our items. We can also drink from this particular sink to add to our health. One thing that I really found funny about this guys is you can actually sit down and do a douche, but I would honestly recommend to remove the hazmat suit first, because a hazmat suit can only block out certain types of stinks, and that is exterior stinks. So another glass cabinet to store some items and a clothing hamper. I think it's great how he has hung hats on backs of doors. So let's turn on the lights so we can check out what is inside this room. Now there is a note up on the wall, but I cannot read anything. So we have storage for formal wear in the top drawer, casual wear in the middle drawer. Now right down in this drawer is something special, and we will come back to this in a short minute. Now guys, there's even more storage over here. So in the top drawer we have some eyewear. In the middle drawer we have some headwear. And of course in the bottom drawer we have miscellaneous clothing and items. So there is plenty of storage here. Now guys, this is really cool. Now we can actually change our bedroom decor as to whether we are male or female in this game. So this looks like the bed for a female. Now this looks like the bed for a male. Now as you can see, we need to inspect the painting. An old painting of a lake deep within a dense forest. The focal point of the painting appears to be the 3 rowboats in the center of it. So we need to have a bit more of an inspection of these boats in the middle of this painting. On close-up inspection, I have found a tiny switch. So guys, we are going to activate the tiny switch and the painting slides up and the wall opens up. And holy fuck, was that really cool. Ladder release. Man, this guy has thought of absolutely everything. So of course you press on the button and down comes a ladder. And I'm thinking we are about to head and find out some of the dark secrets of Featherfall House. Here is the workshop, guys. So this is where you come and put all your crap that you can collect in Fallout 4. And then of course I am guessing you can decorate just like any other player home. So we need to locate the light switches. So here is one light switch here. And it just adds enough light so we can see what we're doing. But it's still creating a very eerie feeling. Also we can ignite the candle, and once we have the light and the candle ignited, we can just see what we're doing. So guys, I just touched on that suitcase and it moved to the side. These are absolutely awesome mechanics that this modder has given to us. Now we must crawl through the ventilation shaft. So I am entering a vision, and this is a very disturbing picture, which I will let you guys discover for yourself. But over here seems to be the guy that used to reside at Featherfall House, and we will find a lot more about him very shortly. So on goes the candle, an empty classified document folder. So there seems to be something missing, and I think we need to find it. An old badly damaged book. The ink has faded in most places, making it extremely difficult to read. A portion of intact text explains the use of welcome stones, the alternate source of light, from which you can tell the book seems to be one of fiction. I do hope I pronounced that particular stone or rock correctly, but over here we have a sheet of paper, and it says, "To live is to consume that which was once alive, and thus in order to maintain itself, one must be selfish." So what the heck that means, I do not know yet, but I have a funny feeling that we are going to find out. So there is some very valuable information in this room, guys, and if you don't discover all of this information, you will not be able to check out the full extent of this mod. You will also notice some very rare canned food that is not in the game. So here we are, guys. We have found the Mausoleum key, and it seems to be beside some sort of holy book or Bible. So there's a few caps for the taking, so thank you very much, and I think we will leave that cloth right back where we put it. Now over here is a couple of maps that we need to examine. So as you can see, this seems to be a map that is crudely drawn on the chalkboard. We have no idea what that is just yet, but I think we are going to find out together. A hastily drawn map of what appears to be the tunnels I have traversed to get here. There's a circled X mark aside the tracks. Rightio guys, so we need to go to where X marks the spot, because I have a feeling that there's something really cool there. Guys, I honestly feel like a detective from one of those old style movies, and this is a fantastic experience. So as you can see, Complex 6, now that was where we could not enter before when we first entered this map, so I wonder if we can enter there now. If not, I think we can look forwards to some updates to this mod. So now we must crawl back through the vent to get down to the next level. And now we need to use the ladder, and here we are back in the bedroom. But the best part about this, guys, is we can pack everything up right as we found it. So pressing on the wall, the painting comes down and the wall pops out, and nobody is any of the wiser. Now, there was a very graphical picture that we did see upstairs, and that is what I meant by it is nothing that you would not already see in the Commonwealth that is hanging around. But just wait, guys, we have received a terminal message and we better go down and check out what it is. But just first, check out this stuff. This shit is really cool, guys. So as you can see, the walls do change when we click onto the corresponding book. Now when we click on the corresponding book, the floors change. So now I'm guessing down at the first level it does exactly the same. So when we hit the walls, we can see it is some kind of wallpaper, and when we hit the floors, it is green tile flooring. Now we change the flooring back to the solid timber flooring we had before. Now as you can see, we have white timber flooring in the bedroom, and of course now the walling has changed also. Now we will check the walls, and as you can see the walls have changed, and turning them back, and they are original just like we found it. So you can actually put all those books back when you are finished designing the house the way you like it. So having interchangeable floors on the top floor, bottom floor and bedroom is awesome. So guys, now we must check out the communication. So straight to C6, and what does it read? It says, "I've been observing your movements. It's fortunate for you that I no longer reside in Stoneridge Valley, or have the need for Featherfall. I haven't rested within these walls for over a century. Do as you wish with the house. You'll receive no further contact from me. There will be severe consequences, however, should you tamper with the sapphire that is contained within the Mausoleum." So guys, I hope I have pronounced that right, but consider this your only warning. And I have a funny feeling that he is not shitting us. So guys, by about now the blood is pumping, but at first let's have a quick look and see what we can scrap and what we can't. So you can remove all the stains from the walls. You can also scrap the trash on the floors. You can scrap the rugs, you can scrap the railings. So you can do a lot of customization. You can clean up and fix inside the bathroom. He has really left a lot of room here for you to add your own personal touches, or you can enjoy his. So guys, now it is time to head into the Mausoleum. And right about now, it is really freaky heading down here. So the Pip-Boy light must go on for a quick second. I don't know what the fuck that was in there, but we are about to find out. This is a newspaper article. So I wonder what the newspaper article reads. Let us find out together. Newspaper article. It has almost been an entire year since the two 14-year-old boys Maxwell Abel and Jason Whitfield both disappeared while trick-or-treating in Century Hills around 6 p.m. on October the 31st, 2076. According to Maxwell Abel's parents, he was wearing a green soldier's costume with a helmet. Jason Whitfield has been seen wearing a blue policeman's officer's costume with a hat. Both were said to be carrying plastic Halloween pumpkins and a red water pistol. From the year 2070 and upwards, a large list of people who have reportedly been missing from around the Commonwealth to this very day. Nobody knows what actually happened to any of them. Well guys, I'm starting to think exactly what has happened to them, and the person that resides at this house was some type of serial killer. So right now it is all starting to make a lot of sense. So the white stone plinth is obviously a stone that does conduct light, and when you do click on it, it does simply say, "What the hell is this?" Now this is as creepy as heck guys. This has got some really freaky music, or should I say more so really freaky sound effects. So as you can see, in here has been done very well, and I must say the build quality is fantastic. So in the Sophicus it reads, "A decoration Sophicus lies in the middle of the room. Someone of importance must be resting here. Sliding this open would be disrespectful to the dead. Step away and reconsider." So guys, we need to step away and we need to reconsider, and we do not want to go into that Sophicus. But guys, I am going to show you what happens. Now guys, this is what happens if you do open up the Sophicus. You open it up and you look inside, and there is human remains and a really awesome sword. Two withered bodies are rested in here. An old sword sits on the torso of the first corpse. Blue light emanates from a strange stone embedded in the sword's guard and pommel. Reaching for the sword, you halt at the sound as you hear a gate opening. Now guys, I actually heard a gate opening, and what is going on here? Right, it is time to bail. Are you kidding? Now we have died guys, we have just died. Now when we go to enter, it happens again. Guys, we are now stuck in a death loop, and that is it for the game. At the end of the day, if you do not have an earlier save, you are going to be stuck on this death loop, and it is all over. So at the end of the day, respect is the key point. So I do hope you've got a pre-save, or else you are screwed. And now we are able to leave and get the very next important piece of information, which is another note and a key. When you come up here, you will get to see a man that reaches through those railings and personally delivers this letter and this key. This is the Boxcar Key. And not only is it the Boxcar Key, there is a note. "You have been granted my respect. Be aware that I can take it back. Have this key." Now if it does happen, do not worry. Simply wait for him to place the letter and the key, and he will walk away, and then you are able to pick it up and exit the mausoleum. So now we are going to X marks the spot. And you can hear guys that I am geared up and very excited, because this is fucking awesome. A shovel, the dirt beneath seems to have been recently disturbed. So right now I am hearing shoveling sounds, and I am seeing the dirt disappear right before my eyes. So what is this? It is a doorway. So where the heck does this doorway lead? So heading inside, and it is freaky AF. Guys, in here it feels really eerie, and I don't like the feeling in here whatsoever. Although I must say that the water and the way the builder has constructed this, what we have to remember is this has been made by a builder. So everything that I have seen is nothing but utmost quality, including that fresh blood that was back there on the stone. So guys, this has been created by a very talented modder. I have not seen a mod of this quality for a very long time, nor have I felt this level of excitement with a player home. In here we have skulls and bones, and in here we have more skulls and bones, more blood splatters on the floor, and holy fuck, what the heck is that shit down there? We have got ribs and rib cages. Guys, this is not a happy place. Is that a human head? My effing god, what the heck? So guys, not that you want to do it, but I did it to show just what happens when you go to drink that water. It says I can't bring myself to do it, and boy oh boy, I cannot bring myself to do it either. So what have we got here? We have got a switch. Where the heck does this switch go to? Righto, over here it goes down to a light, and guys, I am fully pumped because now I am feeling like I am really a part of some type of movie or some type of sick twisted tale. So pulling the lever, and I've got a funny feeling we are about to open up something really fucking creepy. So what the heck is this inside? It seems to be some type of clinic. Once again, the building is absolutely awesome and immersive. What the fuck is happening here? Alrighty guys, we have just found the serial killer, and what the heck is he doing to that body? Oh fuck me, now it's disappeared. Righto, this is very eerie guys. You need to download this mod, you need to check it out because it is really fucking good. So over here is the surgery chair. This is where we can perform surgery on ourselves, and we do have some blood cloths laying around. I don't want to think where they've come from. Over here is a barber chair so we can change our beard and hairstyle. That looks like a torture chair, we won't go anywhere near that. And this is the bed where something gruesome took place. So guys, it is time to get out of here. Now let's go and check out what's inside this military boxcar. The only way that you are going to get the boxcar key is to simply stand back and reconsider and respect the dead. What the heck is in here? Once again, the lighting is absolutely fantastic. Now these can't be the two boys grown up because you just can't grow up when you're dead. So I don't know what this is. I got a funny feeling that there is many references and Easter eggs in this story we have discovered. But guys, check out the C4. We have found C4, and here is the recipe so we can create C4 in Fallout 4. So guys, we are going to have a shit ton of fun with some C4. Now down here is some canned food. You guys will have to check out exactly what stats or what that does to your stats when you eat that tin food, because I must leave some stuff for you guys to discover. But not only that guys, I wanted to show you this mod, show you all the secrets, show you all the keys, so you guys can download and check this mod out, because this mod is absolutely fantastic. So now of course we are going to head back to the Commonwealth, and we come out in a total different area. So what I'll do guys is we will check the Pip-Boy, and we will see if we have two locations that we can get to Featherfall House. So down the long forgotten tunnels, and now we are at the tunnel of Featherfall. So we now have two entrances. So just to go back to Stoneridge Valley, and here we are at the front of the house. This mod was produced by TheDogOfWar. Go and download his mod, lay on the kudos, because this mod is fantastic guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's mod. I have had a lot of fun presenting it. So take it easy, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. So bye for now.